Okay. Next one is test.expect. So expected function can be used to create your validations, your assertions. If you want to add your assertions, I think we discussed already assertions, right? Did you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ramesh, the expect and
Yeah.
soft and hard assertions we discussed.
Yeah. So those assertions we are going to use test.expect. So pays. So to have a title you can give, and this assertion. So this page has this title. So that's a expect function you can use to use that. Yeah. So that is the main thing. And we have seen tester describe parallel only, serial and serial. But let's understand hooks. Test method means you write. If you want to write your test case, you must use the test keyword. So that represents that it is a test case, your actual test case. And as I mentioned, so before all, after all. So what is before all, after all, before each, after each? These are the 4 hooks will be there. We call them hooks. So before all hook is executed once per all the test cases. Before all the test cases in the suit, before all the test cases in the suit, this before all will execute first, then your test case starts executing. So you can write as test.describe. Under that, you can write test.before all hook function. So first this hook will execute, then it will go to a test case. Or you want so one time launching the browsers, right? And then you want to execute test one by one. That time you can use before all. So you don't need to call this right, launching the browsers and every test case. You don't need that. So what will happen? That will create unnecessary time. So extra time you need. So instead of that, you can use only this one. So just do your preconditions, then go for the test. That's a before all will execute all the test cases before once. So that is the before all hook. So you will write like this, and test dot before all, and write your precondition steps. Then you must have a after all also. After all means, so after all the test cases, what you want to execute, you can write in the after all hook. So before all hook is a precondition. Before your test cases, this will execute, and after all the test cases, after all will execute. That's a before all and after all hooks. And so before each, let's see. Even you can give a title also. You can give a title also here without title, right? You can give a title also. So each one you can give a title also. Next, before each and after each. So if anybody asks you what are the playwright hooks, you have to tell before all, after all, before each, after each. So these are called hooks. Hooks means something it will execute before your test cases. That is the meaning of. So hooks means. So what is before each? So if you are aware of test ng, we have a before method, after method, right? And then you have a before class, after class, right? So that is the, so these concepts also. Before each is each test, before this, before each hook is going to be executed. So before each hook is executing, before each test. So when called in the scope of test file, runs before each test in the file. Each test before each will execute. Then, so then your test case will execute. So that's the main concept of before each. And after each is, it's a kind of, before each is a setup thing, and after each is a tear down thing. So you can, it will tear down all the activities you can to do that. What you want to do after test case. So before test case, what you want to do? That's a, you don't want to repeat the code. For every test case, you don't want to repeat. That kind of code you can place inside this before each. So after each means, okay, you want to do some cleanup activities. That case you can use after each. So the before each is this one. See, we are just launching the browser. So then your test case will export. So you can declare a hook with the title, open start URL, that one. So then test.describe, right? This is the without hooks, but you can declare with hooks also. Test.describe inside, you can write a test.before all, test.before each. Then you can write these hooks also. So test.describe inside, you can write the hooks also. Let me show after each. So this is the after each. So test.after each. So this will, so for example, you want to write this console.finished test.info.title. You want your test title, and after this test case execution, so what is the test? And test.info.status. You want a status of that test case, passed or failed, skipped, or what status it is. That status you can get that. You can print that. If test.info status is not test.info expected status and did not run as expected, ended up at, so this page URL. So you can write your logic in the after each. They're all condition based. So this, you can use this logic everywhere, right? What is your expected statuses? So you should pass or fail something, right? And that you can develop. So test.after each with the status check, you can write like this. So title you are giving. And then callback functions. And here also without title, just a callback function. So that's after each, and after each with the title and callback function. So let me show you this one. After all also we discussed all the test cases. After you want to execute something, you can use after all. And before all, we have seen, right? After each, before all. Any questions here? Before each, before all, after each, after all. Are we good?
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah, we will use them so that you will get a better idea. Okay.
Sir, one question. So regarding timeout, so timeout means it is adding to the implicit wait or how come, sir?
So implicit wait means not for every test case, only for that test case. So where you are specifying the timeout. So
Okay.
so
So
that,
my question is like already we provide some time, okay, like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, like page loading or enabling some elements and all. So this timeout is addition to that, right?
yeah, addition to that.
Okay, sir.
The
Got it.
configuration file you are giving, right?
Yes, yes.
On top of that, you want extra time for this particular test. Then you will use this. Okay. Any other questions?
No, sir.
These are the basic concepts we need. So then we can get started with our test cases. So first we'll start our login test case scenarios. So we can develop login scenarios. You want to log in with the different users, right? You can try logging with the different users. How can you? One test case you can develop. So one test case you can develop. So login with a valid user, standard user, login with the invalid login, then logged user. Different so login, you can try it out. So then I will show you. So where you can so where you can use this before all before each. So after all after each, we can try it out. So that you will understand. So a duplicate code and how can we avoid, and so based on that we can so see that how if you're keep writing the code, then only you will get a confidence. Otherwise, just theoretical part we won't see much value. Okay, so let's go here and let me show you here one more, and you can see here. So test, we are starting with the test, right? You can put some title and then a sync page, await page dot go to, and that page title you can give. So await dot expect page, and we have a title. So you can just you are verifying this page title, and see one more test you can develop like this. So and you can see get by role link, and see how we are using a get by role. So this is a built-in locator, right? You can use this get by role for link buttons and headings also. So you want to click on the some link. So that role name is a link, and give the name of that link, get started. Then click method. So see the page, then the locator, action. So this is the common structure of any, so anywhere, this is the structure you will maintain. And then immediately make sure you add the assertions. Assertion is something you are verifying. So this verification, action, then verification. So that should be mandatory. And use this expect method. So this is the what you want to see this. So page at get by role heading should be visible for you. To be visible means you are expecting the title should be visible there in that page. That's the meaning of that. That's a expect method. Always going to check that. Verifications you can do it. So this is the sample they have provided by default. When you install, you will get this. But we don't have a describe block, right? You can write a describe block also. You can add a describe block. Under this describe block, you can write multiple test cases. Or in the describe block, you can put a, so before all, after all, or before each, after each. See, this one is repeating, right? This one is repeating. So instead of that, you can put a before each and move this code to that before each. Automatically, every test before, what will happen? This will first execute and then it will come to first test. And even second test case before also, this will execute and come to this test. You don't need to duplicate this. You got my point, right? That cases, this before each will help you a lot. So it avoids a duplicate code. Clear? This is the best scenario I have given to you guys. Are we good?
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started with the first test. Click on this test and create a login. So dot spec, you can give login dot spec dot ts. So all the spec files should start with a spec folder. So login dot spec dot ts. So later we are not going to, so we'll use this login global setup I'm going to show you. First, let's understand individually you try to use login in every file, then you will see the difference. Then we'll make it a global setup. Once you make a global setup, you will understand the difference, how much you are saving your time, and also duplicate code you can avoid that. So that is the main concept of this login thing. Okay. So now first step always will be imports. Import. So what you want to import from fixers, you need to import test and expect. So these two we need from fixer file. So just see fixers. So this is the fixers folder and then file name, fixer file name. So from this file we are getting this test and expect thing. That's the main concept. Then write a test.describe. So first suit will write, right? We are writing a multiple suit, login test suit, right? And See, test.describe I am writing. So then first test. So I'm writing without hooks as of now, right? Without hooks. Later we'll implement this with hooks. So first test should log in with valid credentials. So I want a page. So that page I'm getting this. So then this is the page factory. So const login page factory dot create login page. So I'm getting the login page. Then first login as standard user. So that's why we are using login as a standard user. And once you see the create product page also you are getting, and you are expecting this get product title should be visible. So that's a expect get product title. So do we have a get product title here? So we need to see that. Let's go and see this product page. So do we have a get product title pages? We don't have that. Product title, get product title is asking to implement. Let's implement. But first log in and see whether after login you are getting a product title or not, right? We need to see that. So let's log in after login. So now the title is the Swag Lab. You can see Swag Labs. So either you have to make sure, how do you know this product page is loaded? Either particular heading or page title should change, right? So that's how we can assume so that page is loaded or not. Click on login. See now the page title is not changing, right? So the title is same, but you have a products title. You have a products title. So you have products title. That title, so maybe we expecting this title. So we can write that title. If not, implement here. So that's what they're expecting. See page dot title. You need to get product title. We can write is product page loaded. Yeah, this is, I think this is enough for us. We can use this one. This one we can use where in the test cases. So login test case, we can just call that. So then here it should be to be truthy I'm going to use. To be truthy. So this is going to give a true or false, but I am expecting it should be true. So I'm expecting you will get a true because this is a Boolean function, right? You will get a true, and I'm expecting that should be true. So that is a true function. You are just checking. See that? So you are login as a standard user. So this function should exist here. See, login as a user type. Automatically, it will fill the user name and password. You're clicking the login button. So that's the function you're automatically developing that. Is it clear? The first test case. Now, second test case. Yeah, any questions?
Yeah, we will also just prepare and run, Ramesh, so that one test case successfully executes means then it is easy to go ahead with the next one. Let us start parallelly
So
designing
you're writing
this
or
first project.
you're writing or you're going to use the Git option to pull that.
Okay. Parallel just practicing purpose, writing is best option, Ramesh.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
simply, yeah. Simply, if we use your script, sorry, right, we will
Yeah.
become a lazy. We will not run.
Yeah. Right.
Please, if better approach is there means you guys also suggest always like don't follow me also.
Yeah. Writing is good.
Hmm.
Write only will
Hmm. No,
get.
I'm just telling others also. If I'm only talking means it will not work. If they have anything other than
No,
in their mind also, right? Something is there means they can share the best approach.
no. So just
Hmm.
pulling as a
Hmm.
listening doesn't work out.
Yeah, Ramesh. All our effort will be waste only. Ramesh.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I developed the first test case, login test.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, seen some warning or a messages. Shall I share my screen so that we will fix it?
Yeah.
Everybody will. The directly I can click on the quick fix something, but we will see exactly what is. How we will share. Send a request. Yeah, I requested sharing. See, Ramesh, the
No,
errors.
I cannot see.
Request. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, are able to see?
Yeah, now we can see.
Okay. Under test, I created login.spec.ts file.
So you have written test.describe. There is no test block.
1 minute.
Okay, login.spec. See,
No, first.
test.describe you have written, right?
Yeah, here. Okay. Test.describe.
Below that, you have to write a test block.
Okay.
Below that, test.describe below,
Yeah, I understood.
you have to write a test block.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So test.describe is a suit. Suit inside we cannot write the code.
Okay.
Always you have to use a test block or hooks you need to use. So let me show you how you need to. So let me share my screen.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Right. Can you see here? Test.describe is the top level.
Yes, Ramesh. Yeah, got it.
Below you
The
have
second.
a test block.
Yeah, test method. Okay, test block method. So that particular step I missed it. The second
This one is
line
missing.
number 4. Line number 4 I missed.
This one is missing. That you include.
Mm.
That inside only you should have all the so validations, your actions, everything.
Okay, 1 minute. Now this create login page we have in the other login
Page
under
factory you
login
have,
section.
right? Page factory
Yeah.
you have.
Yes. Page
So
factory.
this page factory is coming from fixer. So
Okay.
either you can pass as a page also.
Okay.
So because we pass it in the fixer file, a page factory. So this one we passed as a page factory. So this one, the object reference of page factory we created as a page factory. That you are passing there. See, you are asking to use this page factory. So this one we are using in our task case. Either you can change here page or whatever, that page will come. But we are using a page factory. That page factory we are calling here in the test spec file. So that you are using everywhere. Page factory. Then you got you assign to another variable. and that login page. You got the
Okay.
login page object, login
Yes,
page
yes,
tag,
right.
and then all the methods.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Ramesh.
Yeah, no problem. So complete this, and evening, morning, our morning, your evening, we'll see rest of the test cases. Okay.
Okay, Ramesh. Bye. Good night.
Bye.